What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite truck. I'm back, man, reporting live from the gridiron on this Trucking Tuesday, man. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic start to their day, because I know I am. Let me first start off by saying, God, it's good all the time. That's number one. Number two, man, I'm sure y'all are wondering why I'm showing this photo right here, man. Definitely got a story for you, man. So buckle your seatbelt and let's go along on this ride real quick. You know what I'm talking about? This picture right here, man, this is an incident that happened last Thursday night, I think about 8:15, 8:30. I was in Dallas. I was picking up my load, and, you know, I'm rolling on I-20. I was in Mesquite, rolling on I-20, heading west to get on 35 south. And I'm going along. I come to this first Mixmaster. Goes I-45 north and I-45 south, and I was in the fourth lane, all the way to the right on the right hand side, and I'm rolling along, and there's this car in front of me, and, you know, to all my truckers out there, you know how when a car gets too close, you know, you hit them brakes and blow the horn, just let you know, hey, I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing all that, you know what I'm saying? And I did that, and I startled them, and they veered back into the lane inside of me, the third lane inside to my left, and they still had their signal light on, so I was on my brakes, slowing down, because I wasn't for sure what their next move was going to be, and I was trying to anticipate their next move, but still wasn't sure. Being at nighttime, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? They could be inebriated, could be under the influence, could be distracted, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to speed on up, because just get out their way, you know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul, let me get out your way. And I'm looking in my driver mirror here, and I'm looking, and they sideswiped my trailer. You know what I'm saying? And my first instinct was like, no, I'm finna get fired. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked, per se. And what's the thing that was so daunting was looking in my mirror and seeing how quickly your life can change, seeing how quickly things can be taken from you. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it was in slow-mo. And she sideswiped my trailer that was on the driver's side right here, you know, messed up my rim, blew out my tire. Thank God, you know, no one was injured. The driver and the passenger weren't injured. Immediately pulled over, and best I could, especially being on the busy interstate on I-24 lane, and it's like I said, it's sitting in between two exits, and tried to find as much ground for as the shoulder as I could to pull over. And first thing, the lady jumps out and says, "Hey, you hit me." And I'm like, no ma'am, exactly in that tone, because I'm shaking a little bit, because it's like I gotta be the calm one in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? I can't panic, because this person's panicked and you ain't gonna get nothing accomplished. You know what I'm saying? And first thing she says is, "You hit me." I'm like, no ma'am. And I'm like, who do I call? What do I do? And man, WTF, you know what I'm saying? So first thing is like, call Schneider. I call Schneider, go to the 1-800 number, call it, you know, accident hotline, talk to them. She was like, "Okay, have you called the police yet?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, I ain't called her. I just want to call y'all first, because knowing, hey, this is it, you know, everybody seems to be okay, because she's already telling me that I'm in the room. So I assume everything's all good, so I don't have to check on that, you know what I'm saying?" And then from there, I called 911, explain the situation. Okay, we have someone dispatched momentarily. And I got to give a shout out to Dallas EMTs, Dallas PD. Man, look, bro, it was a blessing, for one, that the situation was no worse than what it was. Two, how immediate how everyone showed up on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Within 2 minutes, ambulance, fire truck were there. They must have already been dispatched or on their way or on the road doing something, because it was simultaneously they pulled up. Checked out the scene, seemed everybody was okay. I'm talking to them as I'm trying to put out my triangles. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put out my triangles in this instance, and as well as calling Goodyear or Schneider again, the hotline, to get someone to come fix my blowout. You know what I'm saying? Fix my rim. So I'm trying to, de-escalate the situation best I can, explain my part of it, and as well as, crossing all the T's and dotting all my I's. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that, hey, I ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one. But just playing alone. You know what I'm saying? And then police get there probably about 7-8 minutes later. Talk to them. They was like, hey, we're in a dangerous area. Let's move up about a mile up the road, about a mile and a half up the road off of Bonneview, where that Flying J is. I'm sure all y'all truckers know that ain't the most secure place on that Bonneview, that I-20 Flying J. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm talking about? And we pulled up, exited there, give him my information. They get her side of the story, get my side of the story. Things match up, line up as well. I'm trying to get the service tech there. She, as the night goes on, as she's calmed down, she changed her story and admitted that she was in the wrong. Thank God that she did, because, you know what I'm saying, is he say, she say, my words against yours. Because yes, unfortunately, her car had the most damage, but your paint's on mine because what you were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You were trying to hit your exit and you missed it, and you thought you cleared my trailer, and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And we got that situated, got that handled. It took about 2.5, 3 hours of collecting all the information and calling in and doing everything I had to do, sending pictures to the accident claim, waiting on the service tech to come. Like I said, man, I'm just grateful that it wasn't any worse than what it was, and I was alert and attentive, you know what I'm saying, as you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, and that I didn't overreact to the situation, even though I could have and I had every right to do so, but God has put me through a lot of different scenarios, variations of situations that have prepared me for a night like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't thank him enough for it. Sometimes you want to say, man, it sucks, it's unfortunate, but it prepared me to be calm, cool, and collected in that scenario, because the EMTs, the police, were all calm, cool, collected. You know what I'm saying? I did everything I was supposed to do for us. Like I said, cross my T's and dot my I's, and the rest is history, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. It was definitely, like I said, man, the daunting thing that keeps playing over in my head, man, is watching in my mirror is how quickly your life can change, how quickly things can be taken from you, man, how precious things are, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I love this so much, man, and just watching it almost being taken from me, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my fault, but still could have been, you know what I'm saying, if the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully the other party, the lady and her passenger, are mentally doing good, because I know it was a traumatic situation, because she had every right. I don't blame you for blaming the truck driver, you know what I'm saying? That's the first instance. You got to blame somebody. But at the same time, you got to take a little bit of accountability, and later on she did, as she calmed down and realized, like, man, it was my fault. And I'm appreciative of that, you know what I'm saying? It could have been someone else that was hysterical, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, God is good, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful that I still got my job, no harm, no foul, you know what I'm saying? Just a little brush up, and we gonna move on, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Y'all be safe out on this road, man. Don't just respect the road, man. That's all I can say, man. as I always say, man, keep between the mustard and mayonnaise. Until the next episode.